we're just going to look at the downhaul on a Tiger or this type of boat. So with the downhaul, what we're doing initially when we pull it on is we're putting shape into the sail. If the wind is really light, then we don't really need very much downhaul on at all. So what we're going to do initially is we're just going to pull the downhaul until we start getting shape go into the sail, which is about there. The creases in the front edge of the sail aren't important, so don't feel that you have to pull those creases out. So there's our initial sail shape on this boat. As we pull more downhaul on, what that is going to do is it's going to move the center of effort, which is the deepest part of the sail, down and forwards. It will flatten off the top part of the sail, opening the leech, the back edge, and that will make the boat sail better and faster and more efficiently in a strong wind. Let's just say downhaul on the upwind. In the light wind, we're initially going to pull it on to pull the majority of the creases out of the sail to give us that curve, and then as the wind increases, we're going to pull the downhaul on further, and then eventually we'll get to a stage where the downhaul is on maximum. So now the sail is becoming flatter, and basically we'll pull the downhaul on as much as we can to flatten the sail off. If it's windy and you're already double trapezing, the hull is in the air constantly, then we're going to pull the downhaul on as hard as you physically can to flatten the boat off. On the downwind, with the downhaul, we're going to have it looser to put more fullness into the sail. And also, if we're sailing upwind and we've got the downhaul pulled on, if we are going to sail into an area of less wind or a lull, the ideal thing to do there is, before we sail into that lull, we'll ease the downhaul off, putting more power into the sail so that we can carry our speed through that area of less wind. And then as the wind increases, or if we're about to sail into a gust, we'll pull the downhaul on more so that again we keep our speed as we go through that gust. Once you've established where the minimum and maximum settings are for your downhaul, it's a nice idea to put some marks on the mast, so then while you're sailing you don't have to be looking at the sail the whole time. You'll know exactly how much downhaul to put on depending on your situation, like this. You can buy a calibration strip from any good chandlery. Once we've set the downhaul, we can look at the outhaul on the sail, and the outhaul we can pretty much just set once, because as we pull the downhaul on more, this will automatically tighten up the foot of the sail. On this type of boat, all that the outhaul is doing is controlling this bottom panel of the sail. So once the downhaul's on, it's important to pull the downhaul on first. We then just want to flatten the bottom of the sail a little bit more than the rest, and that is all. We don't want to be pulling on the outhaul as tight as possible, because that will overstretch the bottom part of the sail, meaning we could actually damage the sail. Okay, so the mast rotation on this type of boat. We could, if we wanted to, just set the mast rotation in one position all the time, and that would be when the main sheet is in, setting the mast rotation so that the spanner bar is pointing directly at the shroud, and that will be a good optimal position for all points of sail in all conditions. You could do it like that. What that is going to do, if we look at the back of the sail, we can look up there and we can see that the mast and the sail have got a very smooth curve around the back, which is going to give us a really good profile. Having the mast rotated like that is also going to make it easier to sheet in, easier to downhaul, and it's going to help us to protect the mast when we're sailing downwind. So sailing downwind especially, we definitely want to have the mast at least this far open. The actual system with the mast rotation is we just have, on this boat, a line on top of the boom. this line will just restrict the mast from going round any further. If you find your mast isn't rotating, then it might be because your rig is too tight. So just check your rig settings to make sure that it's not too tight. Anything above 28 on the loose gauge could be considered too tight, so you might have to loosen your rig off. The time when you may want to bring the mast rotation in, sailing upwind when everything else is on full and you're overpowered, you could then bring the mast in slightly, and this will just make the boat a little bit quicker on that upwind sail, so that the mast is pointing directly into our apparent wind.